What's up, DG Army? Nethervvoid here, doing some more World of Tanks for you. It's a new strategy series. I know I haven't done one of these in a while, but I've just been busy trying to get World of War Thunder up to speed and doing a whole bunch of other stuff. So, this is the Alecto, the Tier 4 British TD. It's fairly new still. I think 8.4 brought the British TDs out. And it's a lot of fun. This is a very, very, very fun tank. It plays a lot like the Hellcat. It's very fast. The angle of attack is fairly static. I know the Hellcat does have kind of at least you can move the turret all the way around, but in general, you can't move the turret really on that. The traverse on the Hellcat is so slow, it basically is a straight line type of a tank. And this tank operates very similar to that. It's very, very fast. The power to weight ratio is awesome. You can get behind enemy lines pretty easy, and you can pretty much take them out quickly with the really powerful gun on this thing, at least if you use the derp gun. Again, the traverse on the turret doesn't have a high angling, or rotation area here. So just like the Hellcat, it pretty much is limited in that regard. So if you like this tank or you like the Hellcat, you're gonna love either, vice versa. The playstyle is very similar. In my opinion, this tank is a lot more fun to play than the Hellcat, just because it does have this derp cannon, which it's just creates laughable moments where you're like, oh my god, I can't believe that just happened. Like a game I'm not sure I can show you because I think I deleted it. I actually hit a Stug in the side and actually killed it in one shot. I one-shot a Stug. That was a lot of fun. And regardless of how else I did in the game, that moment made me have lots of fun in this tank. So that's pretty much how it plays. You're going to use its speed and mobility to get behind enemy lines, or to get into positions where you can derp the enemy in the face, and use the big derp cannon to pretty much surprise Buttseks people. You can pretty much one-shot anybody your tier or below, especially from the side. And you can really get into some really nasty situations as far as the enemy is concerned. If you can get behind them and troll them a little bit with this cannon, especially if you're hitting them in the back, it's going to hurt. Even if they're tier 6s, no problems, especially if you're shooting them from behind. So that's kind of how you play this tank. Let's go over the stats real quick. Hit points, almost none. You got to be very, very careful with this tank. Power to weight ratio, more than 20. Again, that's why this thing has such great mobility. 160 would be 20 to 1, so that's awesome. 50 speed limit, you're going to get there no problems. It's very fast. Traverse on this thing, 42, very quick traverse on the track. Armor, none. Gun traverse, 44, doesn't really matter. View range 390, very, very high view range for a tier 4 tank. Signal range 450, a little bit low, a lot like other tier 4s. There's no difference really there. I'm trying to do this garage stuff a little bit faster, so we're just going to get through the modules real fast. Obviously, you're going to want to get the radio. I'm not sure if you have it unlocked before you get this thing. What is the name of the thing, the tank before this? I almost forget. The Valentine AT. So let's look for the Valentine AT real quick. I just want to see if you get this radio or not. I don't think you get it. Yeah, you do. So throw that radio on first thing. That's going to be awesome. Tracks get you a little bit of traverse increase, but I'm not sure. Let's see if you need them to get the big gun. Nope, you can get the big gun without them, so you don't need them right away. We'll go over research priority when we get there. Even with the stock engine, it's still a beast. You still get 21 power to weight ratio, but 180 engine just makes it all the more deadly. It's still more and more awesome. Now, as you can see here, the stock gun is a really nice gun, actually. 26 rounds per minute, 105 pen on a tier 4 is very good. 75 damage is actually pretty high for a gun with that kind of reload. It's a very good gun, but I'm telling you, this derp gun with 47 pen, 370 damage is crazy amazing. If you want to load gold shells, it's even more so because it doubles the pen, but does reduce the damage a little bit, so it won't be as much of a derp gun. 8 rounds per minute is actually fairly quick. It actually feels like it reloads pretty fast, and it fires more like a mortar. A lot of the lower tier derp guns are almost more like mortar guns than they are tank guns, where they're not really a direct fire. You're going to see it in the games. It actually fires up, and the further away the person is, the higher arc it will be. What's nice about that is it's actually coming down on the top plates or the very top sides of these tanks, and makes it a lot easier to pen and get full damage out of your HE shell, just like an artillery would. So in that sense, it's kind of like an in-your-face artillery piece, which just makes it a lot of fun. If I drove artillery, that's probably how I'd drive it. I probably wouldn't play it like regular artillery. I'd drive it up with other tanks and just dirt people in the face. But this thing has a lot better accuracy than an RD, so it's just a lot of fun. You got to get this tank. So that's modules. Let's look at research real quick. All right, here's the Alecto tech tree. Now, I really wish I could show you all the XP required for all this stuff, but Andrew's account's locked because over the weekend he decided to do some more team killing, which I don't know why he would do that. But anyway, again, you're not going to need the tracks unless, I don't think you're even going to need it if you try to load these other guns here, the needle guns. But I know you don't need it for the howitzer. So what I would do is I go for the howitzer right away, which I don't think you have unlocked on anything else. You don't. The Valentine AT, you do have it unlocked. Throw that on immediately, and then grind out this engine, which I don't think you have that. No, it's just Alecto only. So you're going to throw the howitzer on, you're going to throw the radio on, and you're going to grind out the engine first, which will make you even more mobile. And this is a really easy tech tree. Then the tracks, which you don't really need, it just gives you a little bit more mobility. And you're ready to grind out the AT2. Now what I'm going to do, and I did, is grind out these other guns and make sure I have all the guns and radios and stuff unlocked because I like to elite the tank before I move on. So if you're going to do that, unlock everything else and then move on to the AT2. Really simple tech tree. So that's research. Let's try to get through this. I don't have put equipment on unless it's a tier 7 or above, but if I did, I'd get a camo net. I'd get the rammer, obviously, and then I'd probably get the laying drive to make sure my shot aimed in a little bit quicker. That's probably how I'd do it. For ammo, it's pretty easy, all HE. I don't load gold rounds, so for consumables, I don't get anything till tier 5, but, you know, you can if you want. I don't think it's a good idea because usually you're trying to grind out cash with your tier 4s and stuff. Anyway, that's pretty much just this tank. Your crew will end up to be about 75% probably by the time you get the tier 5, which is kind of interesting. Usually that's the tier 6 or tier 5 when you're moving to tier 6. But my crew is pretty high up there because I've had to grind out a lot of experience for these guns and the different radios and stuff like that. So that's pretty much this tank. Let's get into a couple games. I want to show you this derp cannon in action and how to play this tank. So here's this first game. Now, remember when I said there's two different ways to play this tank? Surprise Buttseks is one way, where you kind of get in people's face and derp them and take them out of the game. The other one is kind of as a mobile artillery piece, where you're firing shells at pretty far distances, but since it's fairly accurate shooting, you're coming, that mortar shell, it seems like a mortar anyway, is coming down on people's faces. So I believe this is one by. Yeah, this is one time, so you're seeing how fast this tank is. Very, very quick tank. Already into position. That's nice. So right here, I'm trying to catch people that are near that bridge right there. At this range, it's probably going to be more direct fire so I can hit them. If I was like 500 or 600 meters away, it would come down on top of the bridge probably and miss them. Ah, here we go. Artillery. Anytime you can shoot arty, go for it. Now, the shell fires or travels very slowly, which is a lot like other HE shells because the caliber is so large. So, boom! Oh, I hit the bridge. He doesn't see me, though. If this thing even hits him, it should take him out because it has 300 something damage. Oh, it's flying straight! Boom! You're dead. Nice. So, it doesn't really work well, this cannon, on moving targets. But stuff like this, they're just sitting here. Just derp them. It's really easy. Now you can see the aim time. There we go. Hit on the track and got some nice damage on splash a little bit there. But the aiming equipment would really help this gun. Boom! You're dead. The laying drive anyway, because the aim time is a little bit slow. So now I'm just looking for some new targets. Let's fast forward it a little bit. I don't want this guide to take forever. I just kind of want to show you how to play this tank. So here's the Surprise Buttseks. Martyr 2 should be an easy derp in the face. This guy's a tier 3. I'm a tier 4, so look at his hit points. 165. And boom! What's up, brah? Surprise Buttseks! Surprise Buttseks. Now I'm doing Surprise Buttseks, okay? Here's their Alecto. Let's get in close. Oh, yeah. So you're dead. Very nice. That was totally easy shot on that guy. Hidden a little bit by the carousel right there. Now, this will be a difficult shot. I take it quickly to hopefully he doesn't get a shot on me. And I'm getting hit by the PZ3 right here. Now, this I should be able to kill this guy, but again, the shell travels very slowly. You need to lead your target very far. Now, it's going to be difficult to get the shot off on this guy because he's moving around very fast. And again, I shoot behind him. This is probably only my second or third game with the derp cannon, so I'm not used to having to lead the targets. And an M3 lead. This is actually during the Jingles' M3 lead contest. which is why I saw lots of M3 Lees. Anyway, that's how you do Buttseks in the face. 4 kills, really nice game there. We did end up winning. I don't survive a lot in this tank because it is so soft, and I like to get in real close with it. But anyway, let's get another one. Let me show you the other style of play. Okay, now that we've shown you surprise Buttseks mode, let's show you support artillery mortar round dudes mode. Let's speed this up. This is obviously going to be boring. I'm climbing the hill here on a counter mode. And getting into a decent position here. And remember, this thing is a beast. Let's actually fast forward a little more. No, nothing's happening. Alright, we got some guys up here now. So now this is more of a direct fire, just like Buttseks, because we're within 200 meters. Nice hit on that guy, 137 on the PZ-34. That gets you a lot of credits and XP because it's so much damage on those tier 5s. I get into tier 5 games, I don't really care. Shot on the Stug, I must have missed him in the back probably. And I think this, yeah, he's dead. Okay. Stug in the face, let's see. Boom, 97 damage, pretty decent. Again, more damage than the non-derp. Just the non-derp, you shoot a lot faster. But usually I feel like oh, bam, 155. I can usually hide a lot better with this tank than I can, or with the derp gun than I can with that needle sniper. And he's dead. I didn't get the kill, but he's still dead. T25. Oh, here we go. T40. Now, that is the American tier 4. Pretty awesome little tank. But it also has a derp that's a lot of fun. I'm not sure. Basically, the Alecto and T40 are very similar in that regard. Their derps are pretty awesome. I'm not sure. The Alecto might have a better derp. I don't remember the T40 having as good of a derp gun as this. So, there goes the T40. He's down. Gotten a lot of damage on tanks so far. Not a lot of kills. I'm not really concerned with kills in this game. I'm mainly concerned with damage. And helping, basically, with the derp gun, you want to help people die. You will get a lot of kills with the derp gun just because it does so much damage that a lot of times you'll take a guy out, even if he has like 60% of his hit points left. So here's a Hetzer. It probably has the derp. Yep, it does. And boom! Just about dead. Now he's dead. Somebody's capping our base. And we're getting artied right here. There's 3 arty in this game. So I'm not stopping until I think the arty can't see us anymore. There's a KV-1 on the cap, 659 meters away. Remember this thing, see that high arcing shot? 39 damage, just like an arty. Very high angle. Not as much damage as an arty shell, but it's more of a support arty because I am looking straight at him. I think that shell probably went over him. Let's get another shot on him. Look at that. Boom! Boom! Another 89 damage. Probably going right through the turret on this guy. I wonder if it's doing module damage. I would hope it is. And no, I missed with that one as well. Here's a Crusader on the side. That's a tier 5. Let's derp him. Boom! 427 damage! Oh my god! Oh my god! So, Artie's still having a hard time hitting me. Which is nice. That means I'm not out of the game. So, let's fast forward this again. It's pretty much showing you everything you need to see about how to be a support Artie and how that this tank fires its gun. So, and the Hetz is dead. Hetz got hetzed. Now I'm looking for Artie. On the move, not as good, just like an Artie would not be very good on the move. The reticle is just gigantic. I don't want to stop, though, because these guys will derp me. And see, I stop there, and I get juiced. So anyway, showing you how to use this thing as a support. Let me know what you think about this tank. I think it's pretty awesome. I don't know if the other tanks above this one are like this. I doubt they are. But it's definitely a lot of fun. I might keep it just for the derp factor. I'm not really sure yet. Anyway, let me know what you guys think later.